best numbers. You definitely feel like he's having some say, he's having some impact here in some of these rounds. So, and again, like I said, overcoming your demons in a victory versus MIBR out of the gates for this qualifier would be a big deal for this team.
Yeah, absolutely. Here for Sharks, if they're able to knock this one out 2-0, we could be honestly really talking about how, again, the roller coaster here in South America for MIBR is going to be continuing. This could be concerning if MIBR falter here, but they'll have another chance, and some pretty fire there from Suplex as he makes his way up the ramp. Instead, it's a full boosted up defense from MIBR. Volley's not going to strike true as players begin to move forward, but they're not quite connecting the shots. Exit eventually will lock in for it, though. Gets the double, but the B site is open in the meantime. There's a bomb plant for the T's here. And Togs even takes some further control. Gets himself up to the platform. Here's the players roving through middle. Gives them a surprise, but can't connect on the early shots. He needed that. And now DRG is about to be in some trouble as he gets ran down next. It'll be Suplex activating on a cute flank, but with the kit, there's just simply no way they'll have time to stop this one. It's going to be MIBR picking up the pistol, but a bomb plant nevertheless.
Trying to get some shots there. Towards the tail end, no luck. Not going to be able to have his star moment just yet on the Sharks roster, but is going to be able to get another purchase rolling in this next round here at the very least. We got a full buy rolling through here. PRG, for a player that played so well in that last game, doing up with likes of Doc, he's awful selfless. What I was looking for there. Got it eventually, but it's for a good reason there. Doc immediately cracks it open, although Insani will take it back here. At least they've got something going elsewhere on the map here, but it's not over just yet.
Suplex is going to make a move. Really bold one, but safe. Off angle and a sharp shot. Just leaves Togs. He does not have the bomb, and it makes you wonder if he's been spotted. I see he's safe moonwalking right now, but don't think there's necessarily confirmation that he's over towards middle. Togs is just going to post up here. He will slink away. A minute on the clock to make this clutch happen. But that time burns quickly.
It does. Ticking away right now. Is going to be retrieved here for now. I mean, it is somewhat winnable here, at least, to try and work here for Togs. There's some low HP bars in the mix that he can kind of capitalize on. He's going to just take that slow crawl up in towards that A side here. Safe, playing pretty passive, giving over that space now. Well, inches way ever closer here. Clearing out his angles, being careful, but there's not a lot of time left. And as that time ticks lower, you're going to start to commit here. Whoa. That's crazy. Bomb plant here, going full committed. And sticks the digits on in. He doesn't realize that no one's side hall. He's going to take the fight towards elevator, or no, just back it on up here. Has to readjust his positioning.
Here comes the run through. Togs gonna try and pick up the off angle to make this clutch happen. First challenger is Insani. Gets to readjust the aim, but can't beat safe on that angle. Force Spy gets close, but not just enough. Trying to wait around, maybe scoop up some AKs down bottom ramp. It'll be 2-0 for MIBR.
Eventually get that diffuse on off there. I love the way that they play that. Insani's obviously the low character. He just jumps off. That throws the aim off good enough, right? Even though it's not like the full jump wide swing, it's good enough that you can trade closely behind him. And so nicely done right there, coming through. Smiles on the faces here. They might be they keep things nice and tidy, and of course a half by rolling on out here for Sharks to countermeasure. See if they can get anything sneaky. Even damage in this round is good. It's probably more so what they're looking for.
Looks like we're gonna get a Tech 9 gun run up ramp, and I mean, this is a committed position from Brennison, which does make me feel worried. And he'll flick over for 1-2, though. Looks clean while doing it. But will get traded out. Hey, it's a rifle. MIBR still need to hold their own.
No utility, at least to like easily scale on in here. Although there's a timing from Togs and a big headshot from RDN.
Wow.
That's going to allow for the scaling in towards the site. The issue is Suplex is the one with the bomb right now.
Yeah, but the cross is being allowed, and Togs starting to work up. Hold an angle behind the pillar right now. Insani could get caught off, but will readjust quickly. And this leaves RDN, who needs to hit another stunner of a shot, but not today. 3-0. Cool stuff, but not really enough to make a dent.
Can't quite crack through here. That half by has some scare to it. Puts them on their toes for sure, but no luck in fully cracking on in. We're going to see AWP brought out for Suplex for the first gun round, though. Sharks do have a whole lot of tools at their disposal.
That's where he decides to use that. Dogs has a cool mauling that's going to go towards that side hall position. And Brennison could be caught on a bit of a bad timing here. Doc working around these smokes. He's so good on the timing, but a great flashbang to also get him in. Brennison found Suplex, laser through the smoke, but DRG RDN spring into action on the other side of the map. That's the B site blasted open.
Oh man, not easy to recover here either. Positions are so forward right now. They still have that mid lurk. Togs was on that B side on construction there at one point on the jump up, but now he's able to activate late into this round. They're watching the flank as well. Time is ticking against them here. They got to activate soon.
RDN laser focused on the flank while Togs opens up in middle. RDN moving between the lines will get picked off, but that DRG on the off angle, but Brennison, awkward jiggle peek there. Togs is going to come through on the big flank. Brennison does need to cover for the defuse, and with the smoke on the bomb, Brennison's got it. Clean shooting out of Brennison to dig themselves out of that round. It's 4-0 MIBR.
Oh boy, yeah, I mean, a lovely flank right there. Feel like every step of the way, the patience paying off for Brennison. And I mean, talk about a player who, again, last time we watched him on Vertigo, last time we watched him versus this team here, was just getting blasted every round. First dead, opening picks off the wazoo, and now he's got a little extra resources. He's got a little extra support now. He's got some flashes, he's got some utility, he's got some players swinging for the fences right there. And they're taking care of business. It's no longer the Doc show opening up over and over again. It is a really good turnaround. It feels like they have identified some of those, points of vulnerability and are adjusting accordingly.
Going to continue fighting forward, however. Brennison this time around could be caught with util in hand, pulling pins, completely blind, but then he's got the number of Doc exit as well. Able to answer through the smoke and safe. The three-man ramp setup holding, but blinded up. Suplex does have a trade back. 2 versus 3, and again, Counter-Strike to be played.
These have been a little bit trialing here in these sort of positions. These 2v3s haven't been going in Shark's way in the past here. They're going to have to pull through something special here. Is there going to be continued regression? Double up in towards the hall and back's turn. That is so free. Exit continues to aggress there. Another back turn. Reaction a little bit delayed there, and MIBR off to the races here on the CT side of Vertigo. Fantastic start so far. Great kickoff, and they're up 5-0 already.
Yeah, Togs was so convinced that there would be a boost there. Probably taking a peek into a couple demos, but MIBR not today. Double aggression pays off. And Sharks just feel like they're getting juked out right now in terms of the setup. They're hoping for 2-man ramp setups when there's 3, and now while there is a 2-man ramp setup, you're immediately getting bopped through smoke to start.
Yeah, I mean, that's the right term right there. Bop through smokes. Back that one up there, suplex. Anderson again, just really leveling up. You can see how much influence he can have when he's feeling confident. Strutting his stuff over towards that A side right now. B side, I will say, has been maybe the more vulnerable site. But now Drop's going to get his chance to shine here up against the pistols. That molly couldn't have been timed better. Immediately disrupting the execute power.
Yeah, this feels almost set in stone. Suplex going down first, easy, but a quick trade from Artie, and then there's Insani looking clean on the spray down. And MIBR are certainly rolling. This is the MIBR we wanted to see over towards Inferno. There had to have been a talk in between these two maps.
Yeah, big wake-up call here for MIBR arriving onto this this head-to-head again. We saw a strong start here, but this one feels dominant. They're winning clutches. They've got confident players. They're looking to continue to test the fight here. Continue to take it. Look at Exit swinging for the fences like that. Redizen looking the same here, swinging down through the smokes. Not a fear in this world, but hearing all the footsteps right around the corner. And he reacts accordingly.
No
Good
way.
for one, but not a second. Wow.
Still Brennison. Amazing he even gets the one kill, considering they were watching him. Brennison 10 and 5 right now is just taking over ramp at the moment. Exit, that is a dead body. Still a 6 shot. A 4-on-4 nevertheless, though, despite the 6 shooting from Brennison.
I mean, definitely some impressive shooting right there. He goes down, but he goes down swinging. Again, it just leaves a lot of hesitation to set in here for Sharks. You know, plan A was to stampede their way up ramp. What is your plan B here? What do you got left? Because I'll tell you what you do have right now, at least utility-wise. It's 2 flashes, a multi, and an HE, and 0 smokes. Good luck trying to break through a crossfire. Good luck trying to break through this resistance here. And that one Molotov gets used towards sandbags. They're up in. They're getting aggressive.
Oh, what a shot from Suplex. Breaking through and allowing for the plant. They do scoop up a smoke as well eventually. And all the kills come through for Sharks. Every single player wins their duels. That's how they're going to get their first round. Sure.
Okay. Well, I painted a pretty grim picture there. They said otherwise. That's the beauty of Counter-Strike for you. You can find yourself in those tough spots, but I tell you what, you sure can shoot your way out of them. And that is exactly what they do right there. It's been phenomenal from Sharks to finally lift off, and that's probably a big confidence builder. They were left with very little tools and had to call that one and shoot that one to perfection, and that's exactly what they do.
You can build, sculpt the perfect statue, the perfect round, but Sharks just have a pipe wrench to... there's a bang! And it's gone like that.
All of a sudden, it's just crumbled. We'll see if they can keep it up here. And again, hot starts for MIBR. They had that 5-1 lead at the beginning of Inferno. Saw how that ended, so... Job's not finished here. You don't want to slow down by any means here. You don't want to give Sharks any momentum. And that's what Insani looks to keep secure here. Big opening duel, 1 out. And no reply just yet here. They're split up here on the map, 2-2. T-side activation on both sides right now, but a lot of emphasis put on B from these 2 players. DRG and RD and Zal looking to crack it open.
Yeah, I think Sharks have had enough of the games over towards ramp. The real deal's over towards B. Here comes the sprint, the scramble. Drop gets himself back default. Good flashbang, and the entries from DRG are perfect. This player has been stepping up for Sharks. He breaks open the site. Bomb plant allowed. Or will it be HE? on the money, but not enough damage. This is looking like a save.
There you go. Couple quick fiery entries right there. That's, in my opinion, the biggest problem with giving over that space. Once you kind of claim that danger control, more than one reason they call it danger here. If you lose that control on the CT side, it becomes so much more effective to kind of entry on in there. You know, one good pop flash can get so much space for this T side. And good news is for MIBR, they're saving a lot of guns. Bad news is, again, this is kind of a familiar scene. A strong start to a game, but you can't afford to fizzle out now. You can't afford to give this claw back from Sharks here. You gotta keep the momentum rolling.
And I think they can do that with an eco coming through. MIBR, they were feeling on fire, but a couple of these rounds, Sharks are able to individually get themselves back into it. If you remember that 3 versus 5 situation, where Sharks get lasered through smokes, bottom A ramp, spring into action towards B and mid. But of course, they were saved by Brennison with a quad kill. These rounds, not all of them have been perfectly clean from MIBR. Definitely want to iron out those wrinkles as we get into this one. Sharks are not out of this game yet. These last 2 rounds.
See if these rifles could do some heavy lifting. They're capable. Capable hands here. The 3 players that are finding the most success here for MIBR, all having those rifles. TRG and insani playing so close to each other right now. insani goes for some info gathering, doesn't spot anything. Ardian Zhao in the meantime sneaks his way into a nasty angle, but insani wins the duel. He wins the head-to-head. A man advantage manufactured, and maybe even more space as well.
Good crossfire. Brennison also delivers on his duel. Can exit double up? No, but the damage is already done. 10 HP for Suplex. What was more just like an eco round with saved rifles, not $1 spent. This could take the wind out of the sails quickly.
Cool. Hours planted, but a double up on the flank right now. Suplex has the right tool for the job with his low HP. But he's got 2 rifles coming up on his side, and he doesn't realize it.
Yeah, he's gonna get
God.
destroyed. Instantly deleted. DRG. Oh, what a flick around from insani. Oh my goodness. MIBR win what was essentially a full eco.
My God. Sometimes this game can be a horror game. I was talking over it, and then all of a sudden you see Suplex just gets blasted by a headshot. It made me jump a little bit, I'm sure. As Suplex's eyes are pressed to the scope right there. He got a nice little black eye for himself. That's MIBR, like you said, with just so little invested there, no money invested into the rifles, just a saved over guns, and they get rewarded so heavily for that save.
And okay, Doc is trying to get up to no good around the smoke. Oh, Save gotta be launching himself out of the seat. How did he get there? You may ask. Doc had one destination and one destination only. That's conviction right there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, is really what Doc does best on this map here, flying through a smoke on side all. It's really tough to shut it down. There's more on this corner here. I mean, no utility. They've got Molotovs. They got utility that they could throw towards sandbags. Finally, they do. But they're discounting it here. They turn away. Luckily, they have some brilliant flashes that save them the worry. And that is going to probably just be another 3 rifle save.
Still giving themselves slivers of hope there for MIBR, but Sharks have had some good executes. (7-5), and it's still very much a winnable game. Just Brenison praying out towards those sandbags. And oh boy, oh, they're not holding on to this. These guns. You say a 3-man save, make it 1. But enough to be juggled around, at least for MIBR to salvage a purchase. Still a tentative match. If MIBR picked this one up, definitely would feel a lot better at 8. At the half. Oh, we're going for the run boost. We're going for the run boost. Doc's going around the world. He does it, and he gets the one. He got both. He went for the run boost round the world, baby, and that's the round.
That is sick stuff right there. Doc locking it in. 2 bodies at the deck. And that is going to be Sharks closing it out. Getting themselves a 4th and another 3 rifle save attempt.
Oh my goodness. Doc just does everything. He says, I got this one, guys. Run boost me. Main character arc there, as the shadows are pretty darn evident. Oh, good jiggle peek. And a good kill from Togs at least. Brennan trades. Taking away these guns means a hell of a lot. And that smoke goes to Neverland. Ooh. Oh. As there goes all the saved weapons there for MIBR. Sharks all about that entertainment.
Sure delivering, man. What a fiery way to fly through that round right there. I mean, Sharks, they started off a little bit rough here, a little bit rocky. They don't get that same success that they were used to on this T side. But they sure do step up to the plate when they're called upon. A golden opportunity to close out this half with 5 rounds. Not the best purchase to do it. Hold on, see a lot more investment on the side of MIBR towards this A side here. They're giving a lot of love. But it just looks so well read here. I mean, Sharks just, off the back of that, take full reign in middle. They're going to meet no resistance, and if they keep this contact approach, this fast call, well, poor Drop is going to be dead on arrival.
I think he's... this round feels already over. Oh, he's getting wrapped from CT spawn.
Yeah, good luck rotating. They're in an elevator. Oh my god.
This is... And they haven't made a single sound. Togs will open up, but this has gotten quickly problematic. And DRG is just in spawn, cutting rotates. There's still 3 players towards ramp, though, and Doc actually goes down. Now, drop falls, but that's the bomb. Long-range fights have to be taken here from Sharks. And out of ammo now is Togs. Oh my goodness, it takes no scopes here out of Suplex. Last player spotted out towards side hall. Exit will swing into the AWP. It got way more complicated than it should have been, but it is 7-5 as the dust settles. Sharks still in with the chance.
Stop this feeling. setting all my doubts on fire. Ooh, like you won't believe it. Won't let a moment pass me by. Too late, can't win, I'm giving in. 'Cause I can feel something coming over me, holding me till the morning. And it keeps me dancing when I feel something coming over me. I just keep dancing. Ooh, morning light so blinding. It's on the ceiling and the walls. Where is my name? 'Cause I can't find it. Those early memory lane walls. Ooh, but I know it's the price that you pay. Ooh, for living it up on Saturday. I can't win, I'm giving in. 'Cause I can feel something coming over me, holding me till the morning. And it keeps me dancing when I feel something coming over me. I just keep dancing. The time that it takes. Feeling this great is worth the wait. I can feel something coming over me, holding me till the morning. And it keeps me dancing when I feel something coming over me. I just keep dancing. I can feel something coming over me, holding me till the morning.
Seven to 5 is actually touching distance here for the Sharks. MIBR were up 6-0, and it was truly a reversal of what we saw on Inferno, but Sharks are back in with their own stride for sure. DRG having a couple rounds to himself. Doc starting to play, well, his usual self, the same. Confidence back in the sails here for Sharks as it's a mid-play for MIBR. The Jiggle Peaks, well, see a little bit more than he wants there for Togs. He'll back away. And MIBR start to close in that distance. Starting to make their way up with the pop flash. A crossfire, though. Togs with one. Only one. It's just RDN left. He falls, but DRG still stays crispy. He gets traded out. A litany, a whole market of trades over there towards middle leaves us into a 1v1.
Drop has a chance to step up here. I mean, only 2 kills so far in that first half. He has to deliver here. The clutch, and Doc is hungry for a frag on his left side. He spots him first, but it is dropped to deliver. He closes out the important clutch here, and I mean, even with that slow start, able to deliver your team a second pistol. That is so massive.
Dude, a stock exchange is worth of trades, and oh
my goodness.
8 players go down at the plat. And CT spawn, by the way, but the very end, it is dropped to pick it up. Just getting the better end of the timing there. And MIBR with such a valuable pistol to have in the second half. I think the second half pistol definitely goes up as one of the most important ones. You're already in touching distance. You are already in touching distance here. Unless Sharks have anything to say in this round. Gotta get your gun out here, guys.
Good one. What did it... Oh, no, it did bounce properly, but it is a chance for the farming up the ecos. Renizen. Oh, I can't get the last. Oh, good. I mean, again, for a player that I felt like had no confidence last time this team played up against Sharks on Vertigo, he was getting targeted almost. He has really turned it around here and has built up a lot of that, which I think is super necessary. He needs to be playing like this if they want a chance to, keep their distance here and take it to that third map and try and start off Jönköping a little bit better this time.
It's in top of the table here. MIBR, and it does not start off well. Brawl out towards ramp. It's a little one-for-one action. Hogs in middle, though. Crisp on the first, but instantly traded. Doc does hear this fallback, though. He will begin to activate, but look who returns. Drop will fall. Even though he did have the right idea, the right awareness, just leaves these two players in spawn.
As Ardian's house starts to clear more and more of this B side here, it might become more and more aware that this could be the play. Yeah, you can see what Suplex is now watching. He's covering the entrance of A side from heaven, from elevator. See if Safe gives him the fight that he's looking for here.
Yeah, just jiggle peeks here. Ooh, but a clean shot. Good crosshair placement. Prepared for the off angle. Now it just leaves it to Doc, who the plant is not quite for him, so he'll never have a chance to really shoot back here. Insani will punch in those digits and leave us into a 2v2. Ardian also making his way up, but both players not looking over towards Safe. He takes one and gets out of dodge. Really sick stuff coming through as Safe continues to battle. He gets a quad kill here to keep MIBR on top.
Beautiful work right there from Safe all over the map. Finding some amazing success. And MIBR closing that distance right there. Having to do it with a man deficit in that last round. Overcoming a little bit of adversity there. And Safe with some really nice shots on the rifles. Exactly what you need. You got Sharks a bit on the ropes here with this purchase. Going with the half buy. Giving it a little investment. Right back to that fearless control here. Drop taking full A main, or A ramp control rather, and you know, mission accomplished so far.
Okay, right now MIBR just 5-manning it up. No map control elsewhere. And with DRG dropping early, Doc the same, the setup falls apart. Cool HE from Suplex. There's got to be so much more. And there is, with a ding. And HE primed up as well from RDN. Not quite on the money, though. But the double dings here from Suplex. The MP9 even closes in for more damage. Chances here, but Safe sharp on the rifles to keep him at bay. 11-5 for MIBR.
I mean, a little bit scary there towards the tail end. Strike a little bit of fear into their hearts, do some good damage. But as we said, I mean, it feels so similar to how Inferno kind of shaped up. You get a pretty close first half, but it just might not be the case here that you know, with the first gun round being lost, look at what room the Sharks have left here. 2 rounds of air is all that they have. It's very difficult to try and close out with that sort of runway. Doc is looking to deliver here, playing in between the smokes. Not seen just yet, and finally gets a chance to strike, but he's only good for 1 and some damage. It's a 1-for-1 trade and a heavy hitter down early on both sides.
DRG almost went down through the smoke the same. Could have been even worse, though, but I guess Sharks, considering how these rounds have started off for the most part, might have to make do with what they've got. Turn back to B. Ardian's gonna need to have a true moment here on the off angle. Easy on the first. The second as well. A double kill certainly necessary out of that one. But Insani begins to activate towards middle as well. And Suplex. Oh, good jiggle peeks through middle. Good awareness. Diligence. Will save his life. Insani still playing reindeer games out towards middle. Safe will dodge an op shot. Look at this. Insani's a lunatic! He just walked through the smoke. He gets full kills! But Safe falls in the meantime. It tosses it to a 1 versus 1. Insani's sick maneuver now has to land him the 3-piece and the clutch. Hogs. He's gonna go threaten the smoke defuse, but Insani doesn't care. He's got the best aim in the server. There's no doubt. MIBR wants a third.
That they do, and they want it quick. Absolutely feasting right now. Insani with a big clutch as well. We saw it all start off. I mean, Drop again, one of those players that hasn't really been called upon a lot. but wins in the pistol 1v1. Closes that out big time. And now it's Insani stepping up to the plate in these clutch situations here. Safe has had his moments. It really is a full team effort with Brennison and Exit just playing consistent throughout this entire game. And look at that, double entry rolling on through. Oh, the kills just fill the feed. MIBR, they might just be able to stampede to a finish line.
I mean, it is a stroll through the rest of this second half for MIBR. Finances never even got started for Sharks. They always stayed competitive in a lot of these rounds. But MIBR were back with the X factor. That's for sure. The players certainly heated up. You were saying like a wake-up call for sure. This should be a walk-in in the 2 versus 4 and an empty A site.
That's for sure what it looks like here. Big wake-up call here. Arriving onto the scene. And suplex. Big goal is to dive into the flames here for a little bit of safety. Flank spotted and not dealt with. Hold on, 2 kills back.
Oh, but as Suplex falls, now all the barrels point towards DRG. He's going to walk through the smoke. But knife out, a bit ambitious. It's going to be 13-5 here for MIBR. They're going to force us to a third. We're going to need Nuke.
Yeah, that we are. An exciting third map here coming on up. 2 teams that have looked very dominant on their opponent's map picks back-to-back. Second half shutouts here from both squads as well. You know, outside of the one round that MIBR got an Inferno, it has been dominant second halves.